Hi everyone, and welcome back to a new tutorial video for MundoSurf. Today we're going to talk about drop knee. We're going to talk about the drop knee boards and the best way to choose your next drop knee board. So when I was young, I used to ride the same board for prone and drop knee. And I know that many riders are still doing it today. But I think that if you want really to perform in drop knee, it's good to have a board that suits to the drop knee stance. This is the Sniper drop knee model, Prayer. So the main difference with my prone board is that this board is bigger, longer. This board is a 42.5. So I know it's a bit big for me, but I really like it on drop knee because I can feel that I have more speed, more floatability. The board is a little bit thicker than my prone boards, so I feel that I'm going faster. I feel that I have more floatability because when you are drop knee on your board, your whole weight is on the board, okay, compared to prone riding where your legs are outside of the board. So it's good to have a board that it's a little bit thicker so it can have more floatability. So a little bit longer, I like it kind of stiff. Okay, this board is a 1.9 density PP. This time I just have one stringer in that board. Sometimes I use double stringer for drop knee, but recently I just felt it was a bit too stiff sometimes, especially on landings for my knee. So I prefer to ride it just with one stringer. The particularity of this board is the tail. As you can see, this crescent tail is quite different than the other crescent tail that you used to see in prone boards, which is called clipped crescent. This is the name for the prone boards, most of the prone boards, and this one called the full crescent. As you can see that these parts are much more narrow and small than on a clipped crescent tail. Okay, so that's going to offer a lot of control in the hollow while taking off on drop knee or just trying to have a line on a descent wave. Also, I personally like deep channels. As you can see, these channels are quite deep. Okay, so I know that sometimes some drop knee board have no channel. Okay, so I think it just depends on your style and depends on your feelings that you want to have on the boards. But I personally like the deep channels, so I really feel that I've got the most control in the hollow part of the wave. As you can see, the rails are quite different on this board. Not different, but this is like an old school rail. Okay, I think this is mostly aesthetic on the board. I don't think you can feel like some real difference while riding. Where you're gonna feel some difference on the rails, it's if you are surfing like a 60-40, 50-50, or I know that 55-45, it's quite famous today, but this is really small difference between 50-50 and 60-40. I personally like 60-40. As this part of the ride is a little bit bigger, so you are even more surface of the board touching the water while bottom turning, so you will have more control in the hollow with a 60-40. Okay. Again, this is just like some slightly difference that you can feel while riding, but it definitely make a difference all this option together. And on this board, you've got some nose bulbs, okay, to grab the board because I like to prone with this board. I normally don't do a surf where I'm only drop knee. I always catch a wave in prone, so I like to have some nose bulbs. But the pure drop knee riders like the board with no nose bulbs, okay, just a simple nose. Depends on your style and depends if you are focused only on drop knee or also in prone riding. So that's it for today. I really hope that you're gonna find the drop knee board that suits the most for you. And again, if you have any question or any request, you can talk with the team of MundoSurf. They will be really happy to help you finding the best drop knee board. Okay, guys, see you later on the next tutorial video.